Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. What is up, Britse? What is up, Wolfie and Wowie? Crystal Stargirl, AS, Sonic Joe, Sharpie Ruse, Dark Noir, what's up, y'all? Britse, why aren't we talking about Guild Wars? Guild Wars. I'm about to be raided by Rocky Raccoon. Sounds painful. Oh. Britse, did you play any of the new stuff yet? I might hop over to that in a little bit. Press the start button to resume. How are you guys all tonight? My daughter has conjunctivitis, which is to say pink eye. And I don't feel great. Maybe I have pink eye? If you're listening to this, I hope you don't get pink eye from me. Because I can spread it, I think? I don't know how science works. But I almost canceled the stream, and we'll see how much energy I have, because I feel like I'm rapidly deteriorating. But I was relatively active today, running around handling stuff, including walking to my son's school and back to pick him up. So, you know, anything's possible. It could just be fatigue. It could be Attack of the Pink Eye. What do you guys think? Right? New content. I'm downloading it. You're so hyped. Good, good, good. Ayo, good day, evening. How fare the Gamerland folks? Yes, we are good. I was really sick last week. Things are going good. Glad to hear it, RBX. RBX, we're streaming this week. I sure hope you'd be around to make me do dumb things. You not necessarily buy another print, but, you know, just encourage me to make stupid choices with my life. I feel like that's your job. Okay, I think I figured out what I was supposed to do here. There we go. Does that thing come over here? Is that what I was missing before? I'll just wait. Patiency is a virtue. What's up, Rocky Raid? Thank you so much. You guys rock. Thank you for being here. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. How do I get it? It's up there. I don't feel like I'm paying attention to this thing. Hope you're recovering from sickness soon. I was also recently sick. Nope, not there. Okay, let's see. Why do I not know what to do? Is it this? This is going to feel a lot more realistic. Take some Ciprofloxacin for pink eye. It'll help out a lot. What is that? Tell me more. Double click on that. Why do I not know where to go? I feel like I'm missing a path. And I don't remember this ever stumping me, so I feel like I'm being real dumb right now. But when we played a week ago, I didn't know where to go. Okay, across that thing. Let's do that. That seems realistic. Oh no! Oh gosh, why? Welcome to the Gamer Stranger. What is the Ciprofloxacin, please? Teach me your Star Wars planet names, ways. I wish to learn from you.
Hello.
Who is there?
It is I. Gas station strip throat.
I didn't recognize your voice, so you definitely sounded gas station strep throaty.
Yeah. I actually ventured out into. I was the single most homebody person in the longest time last week. I went out and my only target destinations were drive-thrus and a 5-minute visit to a gas station.
And how
The
did
day
that go?
after I came back from the gas station, I was.
Oh, that'll do it. Did you get me pink eye and my daughter? Is that what's happened here?
I hope not, but it's really weird. Like almost everybody that I've talked to this week is like feeling kind of icky, all at the same time. It's like I made the joke that we were catching it through the microphone.
That's what it feels like.
Now I'm
because-
wondering if there's actually credence to it, because I'm just like,
Well,
everybody's sick.
when I was in high school, we had to make up a disease, and my group made up a disease that moved over electricity, like a modern disease. Very science fiction, but it makes sense that if germs are like, our job is to survive, that they would be like, what do people touch a lot? Electronics. So if we could figure out a way to be digital, we could infest a lot of people. So I know that's not possible, but I feel like it's possible.
Yeah.
Based on my 9th grade biology class, at any rate.
Yeah. I remember last week I was playing Crash Team with Zendro, and I was like, man, I've got this like gigantic stack of like brown paper towels from like fast food restaurants, and like I never use them. I just grab a paper towel from the kitchen if I need them. And I was like, I'm just letting them pile up. I have gone through 2 gigantic stacks of them in the past 2 days. I was like, well, I found my use for them.
Oh, that's good, yeah. Good job.
If they're here, the guru's items would be stashed at the far
Oh yeah,
end
this
of
is the one.
cave.
This is these caves. From a production standpoint, I'm like, I get it. It's just make a dark cave. And, oh, you're fine.
Ugh.
Although I feel like the longer I talk to you, the sicker I'm gonna get. 'Cause I'm like, my body's like, yeah. Doesn't that sound nice? We should do that.
Yeah. I remember going to bed after I got back from the gas station. I was like, this is too scratchy. I hope this is not sick. And then I woke up the next morning and I was like, oh.
But that was just timing, right? I mean, you can't get it that fast from being at the gas station, right? What the?
I genuinely don't know, because like I cannot think of anything else that I would have caught anything from, because I literally was home all week, unless it was like a fast food worker's hands that were infected.
Right, yeah.
I don't really think that I touched it, and they don't really touch the food for that long.
Right, yeah.
It's just
Maybe it's the way they looked at you. Look at this. Oh, I got to stream to you. This looks like a clue bottle. It got me for a second. I was like, oh, a clue bottle. Wait, there are no clue bottles in slime.
It is a Jack Daniels limited.
That's hilarious. It's share screen. Where's the button? Oh, I think I'm sick because I can't find buttons.
Yeah, I was teaching class tonight to the brokers class, and like my mind was like frying on some of the questions. And I'm like, I've taught these questions for years now.
Right. Yeah, you sure have. You've been doing that for a while. All right, there. Podcast live calls. Go live. Oh, the computer's sick too. It's not picking. The way Sly is leaning, it looks like he's bellying up to the bar. It's like, yeah, I'll have a little lemonade. There we go. Well, are you better now?
I mean, I'm feeling okay right now because it's been a while since I've been awake. But like, I went to bed at 3 in the morning, and I had an alarm set for 10, and I got up and I was like, no, this is not happening. And so I slept until like an hour before I had to teach class at 5:30.
That's great. How long are those classes?
They're 3 hours a shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not quick.
I remember when I was taking them, it felt like they took forever. When I'm teaching them, it feels like it's a blink of an eye.
Does it? That's good.
Yeah.
To feel it vibrate. Oh, and then go the other way. That's right. Okay, sorry. I always forget. I do what the little yellow ball thing says to do, and then.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm supposed to do. You got the Moonstone. You got the H-Star. You got the H-Star. Time to take that back to the rightful owner.
They booby-trapped the Moonstone.
Oh, listen to that echo. That's so cavey.
If I can get it outside and into the sunlight, it should power down.
Oh, I got it. That's right. That's it. Oh, no. They booby-trapped the Moonstone? Let's just mess it up. Don't have time for you guys. Fast as fast can be, you'll never catch... Oh, wait. Am I stuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the mission I tried to do in a blink of an eye and kept screwing up. R1 is the joint before the trap goes boom boom. Well, thank you. Cryptofloxacin is an over-the-counter antibiotic that you can get as a pill or an eye drop, and it can usually be bought at Walgreens. I think I should go there right now.
So what is your ick?
Well, my daughter has pink eye, and I've wondered if I'm dealing with something, because I definitely had some sort of stuff in my eyes when I woke up, and I'm like, that's not normal. And all day today, it's just felt like there was a little pencil sticking out of my left eye. Now, that could be psychological, that could be dry eye, or it could be the grown-up version of conjunctivitis, you know. So maybe.
So I will sometimes get something like that. It's like it's always in like the corner of my eye, like the outer corner. And like it's just like sensitive to the touch and feels like kind of sharp if you touch it.
Yeah, I'm not more. It's a more dull pain. I've had those sharp ones. This is definitely just sort of like a nag. Lettuce. I'm so sick I'm eating salad. Remember last year when we played the Guess Which Girl Scout Cookie was eating game?
Yeah.
Should play that again. I have a bunch.
Girl Scout cookies sound so good. I'm glad I can still like taste at least. That was the worst part about COVID, like the first iteration of COVID. Like eating all this like extremely flavorful Southern food, and it's like, yep,
Supposedly,
that's
yeah. How would you know? Yeah, my sense of smell has been impaired since having COVID. It's like there are times where it's just not as strong, and there are times where it seems to like almost like I can turn it off, if that makes sense. Like I can close my eyes, and I can kind of churn off my sense of smell, and I don't like it. I do not like that.
Yeah, it's really odd.
Yeah, that's kind of cruel.
I think I told you at, like when we were talking about it at the con, it was like my sense of smell and taste warp every like 6 months to a year.
Right.
No.
That's why everything tastes like eggs and donuts to you.
Yeah.
But this latest sickness you had, that wasn't COVID or was?
No, at least not to my knowledge. I'm just kind of isolating away from everyone and just letting it run its course.
Is Titania here? I thought I heard a sound.
Yes-ish.
Ish.
Yeah.
What's Wolfie Raccoon says? I have a question for you. Have you ever misspelled a dialogue during the game, or you have to make a sound during the making of the Sly Cooper games? I don't know what you mean by misspelled. Misspoke? Yeah, misspoke. Sure, all the time. Yeah, you just. I mean, it doesn't make the final cut, but you know, you're reading. You're gonna drop lines or flub words. It's common.
What is your most memorable time of doing that?
Say that again.
What is your most memorable time of doing that?
Oh gosh, I try to block them out. Frankly, I'm not a very confident cold reader, and so I think it's where I would kind of drag some sessions on, because it's so much copy. And when I was younger, I would get really intimidated by it and get in my head, and then I would drop and mess a whole bunch of stuff up and stuff. And then you'd get through this nice read, and you'd be like, ah, crap, I got to do that again because I screwed up this one part. So nothing. There are no like fun stories from that. But the noises I get to make, I mean, that's probably one of my better strengths as a voice actor, is all the like emotes and sound effects, the expressions. I enjoy those. So everything except for the fire sound. I keep thinking these kangaroos are clue bottles. It's very cruel. My rice cooker works really well. Well, thank you for that update.
Thanks for letting us know, man.
I was inspired by you to propose. You could say I'm stealing these roles masterfully. Well, get on it. You still sound sick. Titania, are you sick?
No.
Okay.
I do have to go to the doctor tomorrow, though.
Why? Because you're sick? Please say because you're sick.
No, it's my blood pressure.
Well, that sounds like you're sick, but you know.
In a different way, yeah, in a non-contagious way.
That'd be weird if it was
You don't
contagious.
have to worry.
I think it kind of is through anxiety.
I guess. Yeah, hold on, Kevin. What can I do to make you an anxious mess right now?
Oh yeah.
What is
Pet a dog backwards. Colin.
For those who don't know, last week,
Yeah.
Colin said he knew that there was something that like absolutely irritated me, and he messaged me and Kevin separately, and he told each of us different things, and then told us not to talk about it.
And we believed him, and then when we finally stopped believing him, actually you broke the silence. You're like, this is why. You were like, you said the thing that he said to you, and then I was like,
Yeah,
wait a
I told
minute.
Kevin
I thought
looked
it-
at and he's like, that can make sense for what I was.
I thought he was being playful and funny. I
What's
didn't
so
think he was
special
actually
about this
going for the
staff?
jugular. Like, that.
Another booby trap. For a stick? These guys are paranoid. And from the
Oh.
sound of it, they've called in reinforcements. Nothing like a horde of angry dingoes to make things a bit more interesting.
Bless you.
Yes, I will take it.
Oh,
There's such like a gentle sounding sneeze somehow. Was it gentle?
It was a gentler cough.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Well,
I'm trying to catch myself before I cough.
ah. I hope you feel better. I'm sorry you're sick.
Me too. I was telling Kevin I walked into a gas station for 5 minutes and got sick.
you got a case of the gas
It's
stations.
like, I went to a Vampire Ball in October, right? And I caught COVID from the Vampire Ball, and I was so mad. So I was like, I leave my house once, and I catch COVID. I go to a place that is not the grocery store once, and I catch COVID.
Maybe it was on sale.
Huh. And none of my other friends got sick, which made me even more mad.
Don't laugh, but I tried to make my own Thievius Raccoonus with my colored pencils when I was a kid. Why? Why would we laugh at that?
Oh, that's cute.
That's like, yeah, people do that kind of stuff.
You're in the right place to talk about doing things.
I was gonna say, yeah, you've done nothing wrong.
Yeah. If there is ever a place to talk about how you made TV Raccoonus, it's on Kevin Miller's 71 stream.
Or the Thievius Raccoonus stream. So that would be good.
What is TV Raccoonus stream?
Doesn't the Thievius Raccoonus stream?
Sure. Yeah.
It's just a book. Just streaming a book sitting there.
Like the book Dr. Hakim from what was that game? The PS5 game. The parents get turned into dolls.
Oh.
It's a really fun platform.
Oh, you're talking about It Takes Two.
Yes!
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go. The name was completely escaping me.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be fun? You know, you watch Gravity Falls. They made book 3 as a purchasable item. They did the same thing for a lot of the Harry Potter. Like they took, you know, the Beetle, the Bard, and that became an actual book you could buy. Why haven't they printed the Thievius Raccoonus? You know, and the Thievius Raccoonus selected edition. It's like just some of the pages. So annotated by Bentley, of course. I'm gonna work on this and sell it.
Bentley and why?
Maybe all of them. I feel like Bentley would be the one to leave notes in it, but maybe you're right. Maybe it's Slug. I just think Bentley would have a little more objective, like, that'll never work. You know? How much of that do you think I can make before I get a cease and desist letter from Sony?
As long as you create the fan word, what can they do?
Oh, yeah.
Don't use any trademarks.
Isn't it all
Like,
trademarks?
the name trademarks?
Yes, of course. Of course it is. I think even Thievius Raccoonus is trademarked.
I don't know. Raccoon Feeding Bible.
But if I put it on Etsy, for some reason they can get away with anything over there.
Yeah, it has to do with like fan works and making things of your own. I know some people on Etsy don't use the actual name of the things
That they're doing.
They're like,
Yeah.
yeah,
But
that
the
they're doing.
likeness.
If you're a fan, you'll look at it and you'll look at the like magical girl, and you'll look and it'll be like, you know, all and stuff. And
Right,
you'll
right.
together to the mid merch.
Right, yeah.
Uh,
But you look at like the
person-
gal that makes the lamps on Etsy. Those are just called Sly lamps. It's clearly a trademark logo in as a lamp.
I guess she made it. I don't really know how that works.
I don't either.
Right.
It I feel like if they wanted to, they could write a letter. I'm pretty sure. But what do I know?
If they wanted to, probably.
All right, then I think I'm gonna do it.
I think that's where they put the like Spy Kicker inspired kind of thing
Right.
in the title.
I'll do
First, I get inspired.
Sly Cooper inspired Thieving Raccoonus.
Yes.
And then I'll print it out on pages of gold and
Oh god. Gold leaf paper. You can munch on it. And then
yeah, oh, that'd be fun. Rice paper. It's an edible Thievius Raccoonus. I don't think I'm supposed to get this
you're
one.
safe. We're only in
Yeah.
your head now.
I don't like this map. I don't like this map. I didn't like it with Sly, and now I don't like it with Bentley. What am I doing? How the fricky fracky do I get up here? The map should not be hard. I'm gonna write a letter. Dear 2005. Were you 19 years
I
ago?
haven't been watching the stream yet.
It's okay. I'm bumbling around trying to get Bentley up onto this thing, but he can't. I couldn't even do it with Sly, and now they want me to do it with Captain Wheelchair Jumper. I'm just running back and forth.
Alright, hold on.
Is it this thing? Do I have to go against this wall?
Hold on.
Oh dear.
Can you? You are.
I'm gonna try this way. I haven't gone this way yet. Yeah, okay, I figured it out.
My laptop. Oh god. I made a mistake.
Well, it's okay. We figured it out. We're okay. It's
Okay,
alright.
Alright.
Oh gosh, that was so stressful. You are unleashing the guru. That's correct, Sonic Joe. Wait, the final singing really this Saturday? Final signing? No, hello Nancy. And welcome to the stream. I don't think we've met before. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do them all in this stream, so I think there'll be one more stream. Because it got pretty close to my limit, and now it's well past it. So, like, if I did it, I would be like, and this signature is my signature by the end of it. So, I think we'll do one more after this one, which is great. We got five live stream signings out of that, so that's pretty fun.
Wait, here comes a guard.
I do like this game mechanic of him transforming into random stuff. It's pretty great.
You know, those are my favorite things, is just to run around with them and see what he would turn into on the different maps.
Yeah.
The Wheel of Cheese and Holland.
Yeah, like what? I think that's a great game mechanic, and I wish you could roam around with him more often, just whenever you want,
Yeah.
just to see what he becomes. Because he's only mission based, right?
Yeah. Everyone but Sly, Bentley, and Murray are, I think.
Yeah, same thing with Panda King.
Yeah.
I should just be able to do it whenever I want.
You should.
And collect
That's
blue
right.
bottles.
A strongly worded letter to Sucker Punch circa 2005.
That would be so
How
great.
dare you?
How, at some point, and I don't feel like it's far away, they will figure out how, someone will figure out how to mod these games, and they'll go through and add blue bottles, and let you play as Guru. Yeah. Like, I think it's coming.
Maybe. There's enough demand for it, or if one person.
I think it's just a matter of technology. If AI is strong enough to help you do it, then someone will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Jimmy. He plays 2 video games cross-seated with each other now. So.
They appear to be fragile at the base. Ram a guard into it, and the whole apparatus should break apart.
Hello, Nancy. Yeah, I just changed my username. I used to be quite a following. Oh.
Never change.
What was your old name? Hello, Nancy. You're ready to throw your money. Well, buy it now so that I get the order. Don't wait till the stream to throw your money. Because eventually I will have to cut it off. All right, bye.
Bye. Forever.
Wait, what?
Never.
Everybody's being so macabre tonight. Colin isn't here because he faded away.
Huh.
Jimmy has
What the?
strep.
So good. So good. Nothing brings people together like mutual suffering.
Sweet moves, master.
I discovered today, in an effort to make my 8-year-old daughter watch something other than Big City Greens while she's sick, the show Xavier Riddle in the Secret Museum on PBS Kids. I would be surprised if you knew it.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, the animation is spectacular. I was like, wow, this is some feature quality animation for a television show, especially one on PBS.
Yowie66 says they just now figured out how to mod the Jack and Daxter series with open goal, so it's only a matter of time before Sly Cooper gets the same treatment.
See? That's what we're talking about. Then you'll put playable Murray in Sly 1. That'll be pretty great. Anyway, it's an adorable show. I recommend it. But the voice cast is intentionally kind of young, and that gets a little tiresome.
These guys are hoes.
I want to play a modded Ratchet and Clank game, but that's cool. Do they put Jack and Daxter in it?
I would love for more like arena style combat Ratchet.
That would be fun. Wait, which one? What? Yeah, I played one, right? Where you built, it was like a tower defense game. Which one was that?
Oh, that was what's it called? Full Frontal Assault.
Right, and then there's All for One, right? I really enjoyed All for One.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank's like forays into different genres were always really successful.
Yeah.
That grinder's
This used to be so difficult, the writing these guys, but I don't know if I'm a better gamer or I've done it for 20 years, but I can nail it now. Titania, are you educating people on how to stream?
I just use the native streaming on the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5.
That is the easiest way to do it, yes. There's no reason not to do that unless you like throwing your money and creating a lot of headaches, because it's really hard. I wouldn't be able to do it without Zen, so
yeah,
it would not have been possible.
Say.
It's a lot, and I have a decent computer. I used to have a really great computer, like 8 years ago. I still have the same computer, but time, you know.
You're the master! Master!
They give Murray some fun lines. You're the master. Master.
Master.
That's pretty great.
He's a very silly guy.
That machine is crying hot, boiling tears from your righteous blood!
But yeah, I use a software called OBS.
Yeah, I think most people do.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Other than the native stuff.
There's a couple of other options as well, but OBS is the most recognized when it's
also
open source.
free. Yeah, it's
And
free.
free, yeah.
Yeah, because you can pay for stuff, but a lot of them use OBS.
It's silly.
Yeah, because it's so open source that they add their own components to it and then charge you. But sometimes if you don't know what you're doing, that charge part covers the gap.
Where'd he
So.
go?
We have a first-time chat from the comic book burrito.
Delicious.
Who would you say your favorite Sly adversary from the entire series?
Adversary.
Yeah.
Probably Ratso from Sly 2.
Ratso?
Yeah, so in Sly
Dr.
2...
Ratso, the Rats and Roll Clown.
No, Ratso is in Sly 2 when you go into Dimitri's nightclub at night, and that rat that's the janitor is cleaning everything up. His name's Ratso. He was the winner of a competition from some grade schools that Sucker Punch sponsored, and had kids come up with a character for Sly 2. And the winner, they took it and then took his idea and designed it for the game. That's why he's only in that one level. And yeah, it was the kids. They didn't make a big deal out of it, like, winner of this, but that's where Ratso comes from.
Second, we'll hit these guys where they live, or at least relax. If we can clear them out
It's super cute, right?
it'll be a
And I remember, like, the kid named it Ratso, and I was like, that's a Muppet.
Sly will use some mining equipment to drill for radioactive oil deep beneath the dried lake bed. Trust me, it's the key to getting rid of the Mask of Dark Earth.
Let's see what he said. So I wouldn't recommend is having a good PC and using OBS to capture whatever game you're playing. To be able to stream it to Twitch, you can connect Twitch to the OBS software. But you also need a capture card. And in my case, capture card and an HDMI splitter to remove the HTC protocols. There's a lot of steps.
That's why I just stream natively from
Stream
PlayStation.
natively from PlayStation. You're using a PS4 or PS5 or an Xbox. Don't they do it?
I have no idea. I'm not an Xbox person.
Yeah, forget those guys. We don't like them. Yeah.
Yeah. Colin, who has an Xbox, just in
That guy. He's there getting an MRI and playing Sea of Thieves.
I know, right?
Teach him to like eating grapes, huh?
Jonathan, I said it earlier, but I'm streaming because I don't feel super great. So I'm streaming because I felt like I had a little energy, and we'll see how much I've got. I thought about streaming some of the new Guild Wars content, but kind of thinking to conserve energy, I might just stream this for a little while and call it a night. And see you all on Saturday.
I can't believe that the next one of those is already coming up.
I know. Well, yeah, every 2
It feels
weeks.
like it was
man.
literally yesterday.
Yeah. Well, if you've been as sick as you are, I'm sure. Time kind of flies when all you can do is sit on a couch.
Time flies when you're having.
No fun.
Nice. You'll need to give him a taste for both types of guards. 4 kangaroos and 4 dingoes.
I love that you feed the guards to the crocodile.
It's pretty dark. It's pretty.
It's great. It's such a great game mechanic. I do feel a little overwhelmed though in this. I'm like, they're a little swarmy.
You gotta be fast.
Yeah, they definitely zerg you here. These guys. But it's so clever that
I'm
they're
sorry,
like. What?
As you said that, I was watching the Twitch stream and you immediately got flattened by the kangaroo, and I was just like,
As I was saying. Here you go, buddy. Nom 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 nom.
Dinner's ready.
Ah, you jerk. Ah, you dingo. I think though, talking about these signings, I'd like to do a signing with Matt or Chris or both, but I doubt that would ever happen. But definitely Chris would be up for it. So we could do one where the Murray could sign your prints as well.
just gotta convince him, huh?
He just needs to be
Jonathan
around.
Heredia, you really are better off looking up a tutorial on how to do it. Like Kevin said, he had somebody else help him do this. So I don't know if he's gonna have the answers, but there's so many tutorials about how to stream out there.
Oh yeah, because the capture card is a purchase, so
Yeah.
it's not a again what Titania keeps trying to iterate. If you want just a click and play, that's what your PlayStation 5 or 4 is if you have one. If you're looking to stream your GameCube or your PS2, it's a complicated process. And you should read up on it. But I get why you'd want to. It's fun. I mean, when I watched Twitch one night for some random reason, And after 10 minutes, I was like, yep, I can do this. And I walked into my bedroom and started trying to figure out how to do it. I was like, okay, where's OBS? And what does my PC need to make it run? So, and I've never looked back. And that was before the pandemic, so I was doing it before it was cool. You guys remember Skype?
Oh gosh, I do remember Skype.
Yeah, the Gamerland podcast mods were born out of a Smike rope. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if the pandemic had happened a few years earlier, Skype would have been the thing we were all on, not Zoom.
We're not even on. Or are you talking about like during the pandemic?
During the pandemic, yeah. Because Zoom was so easy to be in. They had so many illegal things. You remember how you could monitor what someone was looking at on their computer while they were, yeah, like super not okay stuff that Zoom used to do. That they're like, that's not okay. Because it used to be able to tell you if someone had the Zoom screen open or not. If they were, like, if they were on their email, it would say on the bottom of the screen, they're actually looking at YouTube right now. That way you can monitor participants to see if they're actually participating. And then privacy... Yeah! Privacy laws came in and went, you can't do that. You can't.
If they opt into it, sure.
Yeah. But even then to make that... protective for the so that it doesn't get co-opted poorly, like the level of encryption and the level, like there was no way to do it in a way that would have been safe without like full-on screen sharing. And could you imagine the lag on that? So, it was great ideas. Zoom was trying to be sneaky. Oh yes, they were. Oh yeah, I gotta sneak up. I like it when he's all tiny. He's like, I'm gonna sneak. He's so cute. Meanwhile, I have to sneak, but someone will throw in bombs from the sky. Yeah, what's up?
Were there any parts of Sly's personality you came up with yourself? And they also added the Italian accent. We've talked about that several streams in a row now, so up to you if you want to talk about it again.
The Italian accent was my idea to make Sly have a terrible accent, so that's the truth. And wait, what am I supposed to do? Need flashlight? Oh gosh, I screwed up. Was I supposed to shake him? Now I gotta run. Sly's personality, I would say, I mean, in the most accurate of senses, I would say nothing of Sly's personality is generated by the actor. And then you could also say that 100% of the personality is generated by the actor, right? Like that's hard. Because it's the portrayal.
You didn't write the lines.
I didn't write the lines, but I'm the one that brought it to life. I portrayed the character, and so like who. But if you mean by personality, you mean like he's an orphan, facts about him? No, nothing, none of that. He has best friends. He's cheeky. He's mischievous. No, none of that. But that means, even those statements mean very different things to a lot of different people. So how I did it and what I did with that character, the personality of a thief. That's all me. So yeah, I don't know how do you splice those two. And that's true for every character, for anything. Like I think you look at really iconic characters like Batman or the Joker, like how many people have played those guys? Really, really talented, very, very big names in both those characters. And how they do that is each very different. So but none of those details
Kevin,
are. you know, theirs.
You
Yeah.
need to take that guy and feed him to the alligator.
I know, I was having fun. Alright, where's the
Okay.
alligator?
The complete opposite side of the map.
Why would they do this to me?
To make it a challenge. It's a video game, man.
Explain more. Use bigger words. This guy reminds me of the alligator from the Peter Pan series. There you go.
Oh, yeah. What's the name of that alligator? Oh, I can think it's TikTok.
Yeah, I think it's TikTok, isn't it?
Let's see if all of your hard work with this croc pays off.
Or is it just Croc? It might be Croc.
Was Sly supposed to have a New York accent originally?
No, French. He's
French.
Parisian.
Fine.
Yeah.
Oui, bonjour.
And it wasn't originally like supposed to. It was just an idea.
And then they heard your French accent and decided it was too perfect and good to release to the world. That everybody would be too distracted to play the game because they would just be so focused on your voice.
I think even before, because I was there for the casting.
Mhm.
I think even before we auditioned one actor, the director was like, "I don't think you want a French accent, and here's why." And the here's why was, "Do you really think people want to listen to a French accent the entire time?"
Okay.
Because once you make that choice, now everybody has to be French, right? And then that means that if you're playing this game in America, you listen to these guys talk and you're like, why are they French? Even, you know, is it Ubisoft? It is a French company. Their characters don't sound French.
If it was like a historical based kind of thing, I could see having the French accent because, you know. But since it's like American comic book themed, I think they should just. And it's an American
Well,
company, American voice actors, you know. The Spanish dub, Spanish voice actors,
Right,
blah blah
they
blah.
can have them
None of
there.
them putting on accents, just whatever their natural voices are. I
That-
think that works better for Sly Cooper.
Did you, Jimmy, you're a Doctor Who fan, right?
Actually, I have not dove into Doctor Who all that
Oh,
much.
I thought one of us
I
was a
see,
Doctor
like,
Who.
the extent of my Doctor Who knowledge is like I see a telephone booth and I'm like, oh, Superman or Doctor Who?
That's funny. Pretty accurate. That's true. I never thought of that. I never put that together. Of course, Superman predates Doctor Who, so that's fascinating. Well, I'm not British. And there was an episode many seasons ago where Doctor Who goes through time and space, often for some reason on Earth, and they show up on a Russian nuclear sub during the height of World War II. And I had no idea that the people they were on the sub with were Russian, because they all had British accents.
Oh.
And
the magic of the TARDIS.
right, and they go, and so I talked to a hardcore Doctor Who fan, and they're like, well, I mean, they would be speaking Russian anyway, so why would they have a Russian accent and speak English? And I'm like, because I didn't know they were Russian. That's why. You're supposed to know based on the uniform. Like I don't know what a British naval uniform looks like in the 1960s or 1940s any differently than I do a Russian one. Like I don't know. So, so that being said, like, you know, they could be French. Maybe the characters are speaking French the entire time, and they just dub it into English.
It's the magic of the TARDIS.
Yeah, that's it. The
You
safe
might-
house is actually a TARDIS. Yeah.
You've watched some Doctor Who. You know that I'm being serious when I say that, and I'm not joking. Right?
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm familiar with that.
Okay.
Catch-all. Somehow the
TARDIS.
TARDIS can do it. But there are plenty of episodes where the TARDIS is off or not available, and it still seems to work, but shh, don't bring that up. Lots happens in a lot of episodes.
Should be right through this cave.
How long did it take for you to get
Oh,
used
yeah.
to hearing your own
Billy
voice
said
in the
there'd be
game
heavy
when you played it for the
machinery and
first time?
destruction going
I don't-
down.
I'll be right back. One sec.
Sounds like you're
Bye,
fit.
Jimmy.
Why
I don't
eat
know
like
if that took
We're going
any
after some
getting used to. I think
radioactive oil,
what was
right?
more
I
fun,
don't know.
and I mentioned this
I can
before,
never pay
was
attention
hearing
during
the
these
lines and
slideshows.
context of the game,
Don't
because
kill
I was
me.
experiencing them
Wouldn't
as
dream of it.
snapshots, where
Lines,
they're like,
yeah.
read this line, you're responding to this, and I'd have to picture it in my head. Like worse than, because if you do animation, oftentimes they'll show you a storyboard or something.
Yeah.
And not so in games. They're just like, this is a mission. They describe the mission, this one like mini game, and they're like, can you say this? And you're like, okay. And so then to see it in action, you're like, oh, that I didn't understand what we were talking about. That's cool. But that line worked. So that was far more common, more context than hearing myself. I've been acting and performing for a long time, so you have to get over hearing yourself pretty quick if you want to be a performer. Oh, it's this mission. Okay. Are you sewing again?
Hi, Bitsy.
I'm sorry.
Oh, is that what it sounds like?
Fritzy, have you been sewing this whole time?
Yeah, I'm
There's
working
like
on my graduation outfit.
Like right now, there's been a in the background. That's
Yeah,
it.
I've heard it. I didn't know what it was.
No,
I
you're.
guess now I know
How
what
long
the
have you been
sewing
here?
machine sounds like.
A good minute or two.
Oh, okay, got it.
Do we want to bring in guests?
After Britse and I discuss what we were born to discuss. Yeah, how'd you know?
Okay.
Have you played it yet?
Right.
Have you done it?
No, it's just finished downloading.
I
Should I
downloaded it
actually
this
stop
afternoon.
sewing?
No, it's up to you. I mean, don't do it on my account. So we're.
What do you think?
I haven't tried it yet, so I'm curious to know if I should immediately equip a new. Yes, of course I should immediately equip a new weapon and then do the story, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
Just like a
yeah.
regular expansion. So,
Yeah.
but you don't have to earn it. That's the most fascinating part.
Yeah, this is the third part. Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah, we're
Every
finally
time
there.
they drop something, it's like a slightly different surprise. So
Yeah,
like
I'm into it.
curious.
Oh, sorry. In this mission, am I just saving these things? That's it. Right?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Just protect the things we were talking about. Guild Wars. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't think I have any other abilities. I can just pick things up. And when we did the beta, I only tried briefly the Elementalist's weapon, and then moved on. And in this moment, I can't remember what it is because I think I already have a legendary for it. I don't know. You main as a Mesmer, is that right?
I main is a warrior at the moment.
Warrior. Good for you. So tough.
Yeah, it's easy. Mesmer's for when I feel like actually working. I'm gonna start it up now and see what's happening.
Do it. Do it. All right. Okay. I must not be doing something right. What am I supposed to be doing here? Okay, someone tell me what I'm supposed to do in the chat, because I don't think I'm doing the right thing. This happens all the time, and I'm like on a loop, and they're like, "No, hey Kevin, please don't tell me you're playing
You
your stream."
need
No.
to take the guards and fling them at the yes.
At the fence? That's it?
At the fence, yeah.
That's
you wanna
what I've
make
been
sure that
doing.
they don't. Yeah, you want to make sure that they don't hit those power stations on the floor. So you want to try and grab them as soon as they get across the river.
Oh, well, that's super. That's what I was doing. I thought it was too easy. Am I supposed to throw Murray now?
You're supposed to pick them up and then take them to the next spot.
That's adorable. The claw. This was when Toy Story was really hot, so they're just like, yeah, we need a claw level. So.
It's Holly.
It's
You
me.
survived the MRI.
I did.
MRI stands for Mr. Intelligence, right?
Yeah.
There's some very nice new Astro rewards now, Kevin.
Oh, really? I had a bunch saved up. I was like, oh, I could burn through it. I'm like, no, wait. Then I could get something real nice right at the top. So I'm glad I saved. I see.
We had a first-time chat with Flux7, which is been a fan of Sly ever since the games came out when I was young. Thanks for the great voice acting and have fun with the stream.
Aw, thanks so much. Thanks for being here. Colin, you recorded a lot of Guild Wars 2 new stuff, yeah? Are you excited?
This is, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say yes.
Wait, are you not excited, or are you not admitting to contributing?
Maybe recording some tomorrow.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Oh.
Well, that'll be for
got
fourth
your
quarter
raise yet?
stuff. There's no way. Yeah, that's what we all want to know. Where's your raise?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, sorry.
Off stream. Listen, I'll write a letter. Look, you write a letter telling them to cast me in Guild Wars 2, and I'll write a letter to them telling them to give you a much-needed raise. And sort of like throw mama from the train, right? Like, or right, that Alfred Hitchcock movie, Strangers on a Train. Come on, you guys all went to film school.
Yes,
I did
definitely
actually. I remember that movie.
What did you really go to film school, Colin? I thought you went to audio school.
Nah, it's film school.
What's your
Audio
degree?
school sounds like it would have been way cooler.
Film school's cool. How dare you? I went to film school.
And you don't share the same feeling.
Audio school, film school. No, audio school sounds like something from the 1920s. Well, go to the radio. Yeah. Well, you better get your diodes into order before the didgeries. No.
Don't touch that dial. We'll be back momentarily on
Twitch.tv/weekend.
It's a pretty good, Oh, we got a raid from the Gandy Man. Welcome.
Gandy Man can, cause he raids to the raid, and the raid is sweet. Thank you for the raid. We were just doing our 1920s radio voices. Hello, Gandy Man, and welcome to the show. I showed my kids.
I can do a 1920s radio voice.
Well, the ladies say things like, yeah. Ladies talk faster and say "gam." So, well then, mister. All right then, bucko.
All right.
Yeah, there. You see, you got it. You know what to do.
I mean, I can do a kind of Texan accent because I'm from Texas, so it's not like terribly hard. It's not very good for them.
I showed my kids the 1986 Transformers movie, and boy does that movie hold up. It's so great. The plot is nonsense, but the animation is incredible. Go check your blood pressure. And they learn important phrases like Ba Weep Grana Weep Ninibon.
Oh.
Ba Weep Grana Weep Ninibon. Jimmy, I thought maybe I would get an inkling from you, but I guess not.
I actually never saw the Transformers movie.
Get to it. You will not be disappointed.
Get Jimmy
The Transformers.
only until he watches the Transformers movie.
Quick question: why isn't? Oh, place Flint Rock on the catapult. Jeez. I gotta read. Okay, where's the Flint Rock? Now they're killing.
It's now time for blood pressure.
It's now time for the blood.
I thought you made this game. He's the voice actor for Sly. He didn't make it, but he does a bunch of fun.
I didn't make part of it. I didn't make part of it. I made the voice part. Oh man, I was sitting there forever. We were having a good conversation. Murray, I'm very disappointed in you. Why weren't you attacking these guys? Why wouldn't he be here trying to save me? I feel like this should be a co-op mission. Ah! Stupid animals.
Ooh, the new legendary weapon starter kit's out too.
Slow. Oh yeah? Oh, come on! These controls are impossible, Brinsley. Okay. Ah! All right.
Take a
Take a break as the frustration mounts. How is it good? Are you gonna get anything? Can you buy it? Because I saw so many
Yeah.
people stock up all the materials right from the beginning, and they're like, yeah, as soon
Mm.
as it launches, I can have a legendary, and I'm like, good for you.
You're gonna be a bit
People who
disappointed
do
because
that
one of them is the
fascinate me.
moot.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, there's also the predator, the dreamer, and Osman.
I keep buying them. Oh my gosh, I keep grabbing the run, but I bought the last one because I was like, yeah, I should probably have it just in case. And I don't know if I'll use it. But why wouldn't I? Why not?
Yeah. I want a pistol, but I don't want that pistol that was in the collection.
I know that feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it not circle? Okay, one. Two. Okay. Now I'm on board. Sometimes you just have to aimlessly throw rocks. I feel like this is one of those missions that when you get it, you get it. And when you don't get it, you're like, oh my gosh, it's impossible. No one can ever do it.
I think it's easier than the big truck level, though.
That truck level was a breeze. Like many of these levels in Slide, the controls elude me. Like, I don't want drop rock to be X for some reason. I want it to be square, and I don't know why.
The controls go all Kingdom Hearts.
Do they? I'm not alone. Okay, yeah, because up seems to be down.
It's square, isn't it?
Yeah.
For things, it's like the attack button. Just think of your attacking them.
But why would release be it? I don't know why I think square should be the button. Because I'm not attacking X should be throwing it at them, but I have to think release with X, like I'm actively telling myself. This job is on my short list of worst favorite jobs. Thank you, Gandyman.
Worst favorite?
Like unfavorite? The Murray glows.
I wonder if Murray got cancer from that. Like,
oh, too soon.
Murray, we just know soon. Murray's gonna die in 20 years now.
Too real. Oh my god.
Sorry guys, please.
Ooh, dark. Hey, alright. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I need to step away for like 2 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll bring some people in. That sounds fun. Alright, please excuse me. 2 minutes.
Are you working on anything, Titania?
Right now at this moment, I have been. Oh my gosh, it has been a struggle bus. My friend bought me the gems I needed for my Zelda cosplay for my birthday, right?
Yeah.
And so I went out and I bought wire and stuff for it, and I strung them up. And then the person who made the cosplay suggested using wire guardians. I was like, okay, let me buy some wire guardians on Amazon. Oh, and here, I'll buy a set of jewelry tools because I'm having difficulty with the random tools in the toolbox that my dad gave me. Like, let me buy some actual tools for jewelry making. So I did that, and I get them in, and I like figure out how to work the wire guardian, and then I'm like, how do I secure this? And I look it up, and you need a crimp bead, and I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. And so I buy some crimp beads, and I have them, and I'm like, okay, you're just supposed to squish them, right, with your tool, and I did that. Yeah, with the pliers, yeah. And I did that, and they were moving, and they're supposed to stay still because they're supposed to, hold your wire in place. And I was like, huh, why is that happening? So I looked up how to apply the crimp beads I bought. I bought a crimp tube, not a crimp bead, apparently. And you need a whole another special tool to do that. So, and I spent all my money for my paycheck already. So I have to wait till Thursday to go buy that tool. And then, like, as I was looking it up to see where to get it, I saw a thing on Amazon for $10 that has everything I needed. It had lobster clasps, the circles, the the wire guardians, the tool, everything I needed for $10, and
That's so good.
What did you
and
make?
I've spent at least $20 already on everything.
It's
More
so
than 20.
expensive.
What did you make?
Expensive hobby.
I am working on learning how to bead, and I am trying to get proper beading tools, and I have been failing miserably. Every time I'm like, okay, I have everything I need. I find out I need one more thing.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
But hopefully the last one more thing is the last one more thing.
It's a very expensive hobby.
Yeah, for real. That's what the person in the tutorial warned. They were like, oh, getting all the stone beads and stuff is going to be pretty expensive. I was a beater before, so I already had a bunch. And I was just like, oh, yeah. I mean,
Okay, sure, yeah, that's right.
I didn't think of the startup costs because I was like, you know, I want to actually bead and not just have unfinished wires poking us, because that's how we've done it before, is because we're not beaders. I don't know anything about that hobby, you know? I don't know anything about making jewelry, so we didn't have any of the proper tools for it. So I was like, you know, this is happening often enough that I want to get the proper tools, and oh my gosh.
It was all downhill from there.
Yeah, it was really all downhill from there. Is this the lemonade mission?
Oh, it might be.
That's the favorite dialogue in the entire franchise.
Okay, let's enjoy it.
Tough and get angry. It's time to intimidate the locals.
I'm not sure I can do it. How do you guys get angry?
Find the match deep inside yourself. Light it, and let the fire burn up your guts and boil your blood.
Yeah, I pretty much do the same thing. Look, our goal is to drive away these miners, and we'll do whatever it takes.
I need to make that on the soundboard.
Oh, that whole thing? Yeah, do it. Do it.
A slide just saying, yeah, I pretty much do the same thing.
I do pretty much the same thing. Look.
I can confirm that Australia is exactly like this.
This is it, yeah. Does this feel like home?
It's very Australian. Although I'm very offended in the game. They say we travelled to the furthest place in the world, Australia. I'm just like, does New Zealand not exist in this game?
It does not. How far away from Australia is New Zealand? I know it's surprisingly far.
It's about like a 2-hour flight. I haven't been there in a while.
2-hour flight is not short. That feels like to infinity and beyond. You're in the beyond.
Drinking challenge is what you have in mind. Then the three
that
of us
quick
will take on
dolly
the
into
best
Sly's
green
face
lemonade
always
drink
felt
that
so
you've
weird
got.
to me.
You're gonna give him a little kiss.
It's like goes so fast.
Yeah. What you were sharing about beading, though, I've started doing watercolor brushes because I got them for Christmas, and they're pretty fun. But it's like very involved. Every time I sit down, you need the pad, you need the pens, you need the water, you need 2 cups of water, you need a paper towel, you need a plate to whitewash. And I'm like, this is not just like sit down and go. Like you have to set everything up.
It's a whole process. I think once you're very familiar with it, it all comes second nature.
Yeah,
I used to
you
do quite a lot of paintings. Yeah, that's awesome.
They're very pretty, but it's a reverse way of thinking. Like, because with additive colors like acrylic, you just add whatever on top. You're like, I need a highlight here. Grab white. And watercolor brushes, you have to know that place is going to be white. Don't add anything to it. Because you can't make it white once it's not white, or yellow, or light blue, or whatever. But that plus the ink results, they're just gorgeous results. Very compelling.
What kind of paper are you using?
It came with a little set of paper. These pens are very nice. And then I went to Michael's and picked up a big pad once I went. It came with a tutorial. On the pad are little line art of the thing that they want you to learn how to do with free tutorials on YouTube. And then they tell you which pens to use and how to do all the techniques. So it's like a little mini class. And then when you're done, you can do whatever. But I had to read up on it. You want the particular, like, watercolor brush paper with it, that specific density and all the corrugated stuff, so that you get it nice and filled. And you know, once it has some water on it, then it starts to bow and turn, but it looks real great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like, I think the paper makes all the difference when you're working with watercolors. We used to stretch the paper before painting on it.
Smart.
Yeah. So that means that once it's, you've already wetted and stretched it, it shouldn't do that again.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So you would wet the paper, let it dry, and then paint on it?
Yeah, so
that's cool.
You can either let it somewhere flat to dry. We used to also tape the edges down. So
Yeah.
Stayed in that position.
I've seen the tutorials and they do that, and I'm like, oh, that's another step. But after painting something and it bowing considerably, I'm like, oh yeah, I can see why you'd want to do that. If you're gonna put any amount of paint on here, you're gonna want to do that. That's
it's quite a commitment.
It is.
Doing all this preparation.
Yeah, exactly. And as the tutorials pointed out, it is a pretty unforgiving medium. You make a mistake and you're like, that's it.
No controls.
Exactly. There's nothing. You can't fix that. You can't paint over it. That's now there. So they're like, maybe if you act fast, you might be able to wipe it up, but it's sort of like citing signatures with paint pens. You make a mistake, just get a new print. That's what I learned on my stream. And so did Trash. the person I tried to make out to, whose name was Tash.
My friend has apparently been lurking in the comments.
Oh, fun!
Stream for who knows how long.
Lurker.
I mentioned my Princess Serenity cosplay, and she's like, it came out so pretty, and I'm like, what the? Where did you
Oh, lurkers. That's the power of lurkers.
Coming back here anytime
That's
soon.
funny. Well, welcome to the stream, my friend.
Guys, looks like they saved their big guy
I did
for
not
last.
expect you, so.
He's wearing that freaky
Oh my gosh, we haven't added people in. It's been like 15 minutes.
Do
We're
it.
so horrible. Okay, hold on.
We should
Okay,
work together to take this guy down. That mask has a powerful force in it.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Pretty good, mate.
I think we should have met this guy earlier. I think that would have helped this moment. If he was like some wimpy, dorky guy, and then he got the mask and he went all aggro. That would make it a little. That would make this fight a little fun.
Yeah, as it is, he's kind of just a.
He's just another meathead, but he's like super
Yeah.
powered.
Yeah, he's giant now.
Should have given him
Crystal Stargirl, she muted herself.
She's be right back.
She is on an errand.
Yeah.
If you were reading the voice chit chats, you would have.
I'm not. There's 26 new messages since 10 p.m. when I went to a dark room where I took the order people's.
You know we have a problem when Colin's aggro. Something's wrong.
He's wearing the mask of darker.
Colin, there's a real solid chance that I'm going to make a pumpkin pie this weekend because I have these pumpkin pies still sitting next to me.
You haven't made the pumpkin pie yet? Are those from October?
Yeah, but here's the thing about pumpkins: they last forever. So,
Especially when they make bets.
Yeah. So very soon, I'll be able to cook this pumpkin and you can eat it and change your name to Strawberry Milkman or whatever.
I'll change to anything.
We do need to find out if.
For a new identity.
Did we ever find out if Panda King is referenced at all in Sly 4? Because I really want you to be Pumpkin Panda.
I don't think I'm willing to stand on that hill that he is not.
It's
I
gotta
think
be
maybe
somewhere.
if possible, that there are two potentials. There is him potentially being on one of the treasures. Or
There's nothing in a flashback of a moment with him, like when they're recounting his tales and his stories and.
I'm gonna just Google search this right now.
How dare you? How dare you? Wow, is that?
Wow.
That's
You
what they,
ruined
that's what
this.
they always say.
The mask. It's getting away?
We might have cleared out this bar, but that mask is sure to keep making trouble for
I
us.
love pumpkin seeds.
We need to destroy it.
So.
They're pretty tasty, but they're a lot of work for something kind of coarse and crunchy and salty. And like I just had sunflower
I like
seeds.
coarse and crunchy and salty. I mean, whenever I eat pumpkin seeds, it's because I carved a pumpkin and we have a bunch
Yes,
of pumpkin seeds.
and
now.
then it's much more fun. But you have to clean them. You have to soak them in
The
salt.
miners
You
are
have
about to pack it in. In fact, they'd probably already be long gone if it weren't for the corrupting influence of the Mask of Dark Earth.
No, all
It's
good.
clear
Yeah,
we need to
it's been a good
destroy
week.
it. Time for Operation Moon Crash. To start things off, we'll
The-
need the Guru to
Slide
take
3?
out the gyrocopter. With it gone,
never
we'll have
finished it
clear
before.
skies for phase
You've had
2.
19 years.
Now, according to Aboriginal folklore, the Mask of Dark Earth is the sworn enemy of the Moon Spirit. So, given Murray's moon shape, we'll coat him in the glowing oil and have him pose as the spirit. We'll then dangle him from the crane. The mask is sure to spot his ancient foe and come running. That's when we'll strike. Murray, thunderplop off the crane and obliterate that mask. With the mask destroyed and the miners run off, the Guru will be free to join the team for the Cooper Vault job.
It's not fun.
Honestly, the Master Thief challenges in the final episode, just in general, are tough as hell.
That is
The
true.
final
The only one I
episode's
didn't have a
pretty
hard
tough.
time was Carmelita's challenge, and that one's the easiest one actually. Granted, you have to hit the trigger button a few times, but it was still better than the one I'm doing right now.
Forgotten General mentions that OST of Murray the Ghost. You found it on
Yes, I remember you
YouTube.
mentioned it last time, and I asked for
Can
a
you-
link, and I never saw if you sent it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Titania says, "Can you link it?"
Yeah.
And then Titania also typed, "Can you link it?" So
Yeah. Link it. Link it. Link it.
link it. Link it. If the link doesn't work, just search. No, that's not how that works. You're gonna search that and like she's gonna get cursed by the ring.
Okay. I'm
That's like right, like that's how all those horror movies go. Don't search for Bloody Mary's daughter, otherwise she'll come to your computer in 10 days
Huh.
and eat your face. Right?
Yeah, something.
So I looked it up, and the only argument I've seen for Panda King being referenced in Slide 4 is that El Jefe's attacks may reference Panda King's attacks. And I don't think that's enough.
No, that doesn't count. I wouldn't say
Yeah.
that counts. Because your point was like, does Panda King exist in this game? Because we see Guru, we see Penelope, obviously, and we obviously Dimitri's there. But where is Panda King?
Heck, we even get a Raleigh reference.
Now the paraglide is
We get a
available.
mugshot reference.
Yeah, mugshot's there. Rocket Boo!
We get a Contessa reference.
Do we really?
Yeah, Sly mentions Contessa. He
That's a
name
pretty
drops
cool
her when they're
sneak
fighting Decibel.
Mm. My PS3 is making like a
Does it sound
rolling.
like my Switch? Do you remember that?
This is a little unsettling because I really don't want my PS3 to die. But I can hear the disc spinning in it not comfortably. It's like a maybe.
All of a sudden the stream goes black and we're like.
I mean, well, I'll be here. I don't live inside the PS3.
You don't? Oh my god, really? Holy shit! My whole life perspective. You do. Where do you live?
I live in North Hollywood, California.
It's not inside the PS3.
No! Do you guys all fail geography? What's wrong with you?
Well, to be fair, not all of us are American.
And look, Animaniacs have taught me the only geography I know.
Prince, say you're not American. Did you think North Hollywood, California was inside a PS3?
It could be.
Oh no!
See?
Exactly. How are we supposed to know? We're from the
Fools.
country.
Fools,
Yeah, I mean,
all
a
of
lot of
you.
people think my country doesn't even exist, so it's certainly possible.
We're the second largest country in the world, and we're forgotten regularly.
Who's that? China? Are you in China?
Exactly.
Wait, really? What country are you in? What are you referring to?
I'm sure you can intuit it.
You're not going to tell us what country you're in?
He's in the country of Minnesota.
You just look up.
I don't like Googling.
Actually, the northern tip of California is actually on the same latitude as the southern tip of Ontario. There's parts of Canada that are further south than the U.S.
Of California?
Yeah.
Ontario?
Yeah. Look at a map.
I don't like looking at maps.
Hold on.
I don't think that sounds right.
Oh no, it's one of those things that sounds weird as hell until you look it up, and it's actually true.
Because there's that
Maine
huge
is
line.
pretty far north.
Canada and the United States have the longest continuous straight line border in all of the world, if I'm not mistaken.
Not just continuous, but unprotected as well.
Yeah. There is a part of Canada that like kind of goes around Michigan through the lakes that is lower than Maine. So.
That, okay. Well, Maine is super high up. That I'm not surprised there. But he said California. Oh yeah, thanks. I'm discussing geography. No. This is a game? To me, this is real life because I live inside a PS3.
Yeah. Like, Kevin is actually the guru right now. Like, he's actually doing that.
Wasn't that a show back in the day, Reboot? Remember that?
Yeah.
It was an animated show that took place inside a
Canadian
PC.
show. We got it all the time here.
Oh, yes, it was a Canadian show. Like Paw Patrol.
Yes, our biggest export.
That's probably true.
Have you ever been to Puerto Rico before, Kevin?
I haven't. I would like to. Why, do you ask?
Jonathan Hardy, I was asking.
West Side Story.
Why did I? Run guards.
You have to.
You have to let go at the few minutes after it. The guards will actually keep running as you let go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm really bad at this.
It'll
part,
fly
yeah.
away if you get too close.
Yeah.
Alright. I can do it. They can tell I'm coming, but the guards know.
It has something to, there is a canonical reason. It's something to do with it having a sensor for the moonstone, so it senses the moonstone.
Oh, alright. I'll buy that.
Code Lyoko, I love Code Lyoko. For a while there, I was rewatching it on Netflix, and then I got to like the third or fourth season, and I stopped. And I didn't pick it back up again.
What show was that? Paw Patrol?
Code Lyoko?
Oh.
Paw Patrol. I don't have any toddlers.
It's still great. Still a great show, how dare you.
Paw Patrol? Code Lyoko.
Isn't that one of the canines in Paw Patrol? No, he's the gray dog that runs a dump truck. Bluey is better.
Paw Patrol is a great show if you have kids. If you don't have kids, what's Paw Patrol?
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't have kids, and I have no desire to have kids, so...
Or Paw Patrol.
Yeah,
specifically because of Paw Patrol.
There's such a huge Paw Patrol section at the library. It's funny.
I believe it,
have
yeah.
to shelve it all the time.
I think the only thing I honestly remember from Code Lyoko is that the kids had giant foreheads.
Yes.
Oh, now I know
Is that
what you're talking about now.
Caribou?
It
No.
was Forehead Supreme.
They were so big they were
Caillou. Are you talking about Caillou?
It's sure to take
No, I
the
can't
bait.
tell. I mean, they're not actually. They're not quite on the level of
We got a
Caillou.
situation here.
Caillou is all
Looks
for
like
it.
They
Carmelita
put Jimmy
finally
Neutron
managed to catch
in.
up.
We can't
There's
stop
at
the
least as many
operation
foreheads
now.
in
Just
Code
have to get
Lyoko
her
as there
a
are in an
wide
average Twitch chat. Like the emote forehead.
Flying Wyberg.
Quit horsing
No,
around
wrong.
and look out for the mask.
Okay,
Close.
let's
I
get
can
some
feel
last
it.
words from people.
Last words.
Before you
Last
die.
words.
Whoa.
I want to apologize for not being here for longer because I was muted.
Here I come,
Yeah.
master!
I
You don't-
apologize so much for that. But
You've done nothing
I'm
wrong.
glad to hear you guys again.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Is the mask gone?
Alright.
Sly, can you
Farewell,
see?
Krista.
Can't tell from here. I'll
Dark
move in.
War, it is your turn. Last words.
I went ahead and made a post in the community gaming chat if you guys want to check it out.
Carmelita,
I'm playing Lethal
got a little
Company.
something on your face.
Yeah.
It's not nice to make
I have
I
Lethal
figured.
Company now, so we can
Yeah.
play.
Yay! I want to play Lethal Company.
Yeah.
It's an easy game because
Now
like a bunch of
that's
people have
not
it, and
nice.
everyone's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I want to play it again." So you know, let's play it again.
Seems easy enough.
I'm down.
Adios, mi amigos.
Bentley, could use a little help. How about putting a few of your sleep darts in Karma Larja here? They will fly
In
out
Karma Larja here.
Karma Larja.
I do remember that.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
We're living Karma Large.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. See, Bentley can't be doing all that.
How come Karma Larja fires normal sized bullets that take an hour to reach me?
Right.
Probably
That's an
has worse aim than a
excellent
stormtrooper.
It's nerf or nothing.
It's
Considering
nerf for
when you
nothing.
control her, she has much better aim. I like to imagine that she intentionally misses. Like, I don't know if it's something
Yes.
she consciously does, but she just loves the Cooper Gang so much. You know, it's like when Wile E. Coyote finally catches the Roadrunner, and he's just like, "Oh no, what do I do with my
Yeah.
life now?" I think that's what happened to Carmelita.
Did you see that movie?
I did not. But
No, you can't because they
Coyote-
shelved it. No one can. They put it away.
I always thought she had ADHD shots because they just be going everywhere.
Huh.
Now she just needs glasses.
That's what the mask is.
Doesn't she wear
Maybe
glasses?
Bentley stole her glasses, and that's why she's so mad.
Yeah, maybe.
That's how they met. She met the Cooper Gang, is they stole her glasses.
She Velma?
My glasses. I can't shoot anyone without my glasses.
Oh, Jesus.
So yeah, I just got something in the mail today.
You just got a letter.
Yeah,
You
it was
just
my
got
name.
a letter. You just got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
Who it's from.
Yeah. I'll put it in voice chat.
Finally.
Okay.
The darts
How
are starting
exciting.
to hit
Were
Look
you
at
excited
Sly.
to get it?
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
the chemicals in my
Was
darts
it?
Why looks
Did
so
anybody
bad?
sign it?
interacting with the
Oh,
mask to
someone
make her
signed it.
even bigger?
Was
Oh,
it
yeah,
this?
they're not important though.
Was it this smiling
kidding.
Sly
Like,
Cooper?
she's getting
Why isn't that a
huge
print?
advantage. Everyone has a big truck. We've got to get some distance between her and us. She might shrink back down with time.
Is it addressed to Guy McPherson?
Oh, that's so cute.
That looks great.
Oh, your ice cream drawing is so good. Jen.
It's so cute.
Oh, I'm waiting on this pen that I got custom made.
Where'd you put it?
Mm.
Boys, shit
What was the
chatters.
IS?
Oh yeah, that looks good. Guy McPherson.
Bad. Looks like she's picked up a
Yeah,
ring full of dynamite.
Mick Pearson, not
Oh,
McPherson.
power to the
Why would it be McPherson? Why would it be Person? That doesn't even make any sense.
Because I'm a person, Kevin.
You're also a
I'm
Pearson.
human being, Kevin.
I'm really glad to be here tonight with you guys. I've had a really kind of trying week, and this is really, it's just so good to see you guys every week. You know?
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Oh no. What's that from? That's
Steamed hams.
Yeah, steamed hams from Simpsons.
No. I need to watch more Simpsons.
Oh, Disney.
Classic.
Yeah, that one.
It's a masterclass in TV writing.
It is.
Wow, that's quite a statement.
Yeah.
Them legs, legging girl.
I mean, steamed hams. Steamed hams so long.
Fly likes his call,
what makes
girls.
it that
What
classic?
you say?
Wait, Kevin, have you never seen steamed hams?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so.
I gotta link it to you.
Fighting
It's
robots.
important for you to watch.
Aurora Borealis.
We need a new
Piece of
strategy.
Don't spoil it! He hasn't seen it yet!
In Aurora Borealis.
Stop running and deal with the real problem. Pry off that
Can't wait.
mask.
How's it
Dark
going,
Earth, and
Aurora
maybe we'll
Borealis?
get back to
This ain't
Carmelita
like-
we all know and love.
I do
Yeah,
not
why, I
love
don't know why I'm mentioning it this time of
It's
day.
all about
in
taking
this
off that mask. We gotta find a way to
Localized entirely
You're
within
the
your teacher?
climber, and I'm
Yes.
sure you've always wanted to get closer to her.
Can I see it?
Can't
You've-
get much closer
No.
than climbing up her bootlaces.
You've always wanted to get
Yeah.
closer to her.
It's crazy.
Got a better idea?
You owe it
I'll
to
be
yourself
able
to
to
win.
do,
Need a giant fighting robot.
Sorry. Gonna have to go with the
Hopefully I'll be able
bootlegs plan.
to come to the stream next week. Like, I'm getting work done on my kitchen in my house, and I
Ooh.
won't be able to cook anything, so I'm gonna stay with my parents for a while.
Carmelita's troops are on
Well, I hope that's done quickly.
Yeah, me too.
Looks like
But
What's
still,
ring sale? Is a ring sale.
getting away from here would give me some peace of mind.
swat you away and knock it off.
Just imagine.
I've always wondered, why are these guys shooting Sly?
And it sounds like they're not.
Who wouldn't want to shoot him?
But I mean, like, their bosses.
He has a very zappable face.
Very zappable.
It really does. Just look at that guy.
I just want to zap him right now. Look, he's clearly like, this is pretty sketch. Like, get off her pants. Let go.
This was,
Someone was,
Hey, everybody's gotta wear pants.
Yeah, thank
Why, I
goodness.
guess.
Yeah.
the whole entire
Yeah, what if Carmelita ran up Sly's pant leg? Or his
He
fuzzy
doesn't
chaps?
have pants.
He has fuzzy chaps on. It's canon.
That's what makes it so weird.
This whole time Sly has chaps on.
Flat chaps or nothing. What is it? Kevin, you know.
It's fuzzy
It's
chaps.
just a pair of fur pants, like one of those cosplay outfits.
Yeah.
and
He
underneath it's really
they're
thin.
here's the thing. They're raccoon leg skin and they're his dad's legs. He wears them. Is that better or worse? Better or worse?
No, like seriously, I've always thought he had
Carmelita
more
just
pants.
lay
Like,
there,
I
Why
unconscious,
does have
hopeless on the
dad
desert
he
floor.
screams it?
Gentlemen, we kept
Pants.
watch over her throughout the night.
He has pouches everywhere.
The mask is gone for now, Wolfie. It doesn't show back up, does it? Are you making your own fanfic?
Didn't want her to go home empty-handed.
Kevin, don't you know it shows up in Sly 7?
Oh, I haven't played that one yet.
Oh, Kevin, you're missing out.
Are you from the future?
Empty
No, it's AI created.
and drilling into the sacred
Oh, that he was hiding.
Well, we should ask ChatGPT to write Sly 5.
And we prepared for
I
another
bet it would do a great job.
Oh, that would be an amazing
time,
stream
it
to have
wasn't just the three of
ChatGPT
us.
write Sly 5
For the first
and
time
then
in
have like a
Epic Game
crew of
history,
people to
we
like
picked
read
up a
the
new
script
member.
that came out.
Yes.
And the team will never be the same.
April Fool's Day prank. I'm sure that won't.
I think I did it before. I asked ChatGPT to give me something on a scale of 1 to 10 of the likelihood of it. And it gave us 7. And so I was like, okay, give it to me on a... Yeah, it's like 7. And I said, so give it to me on... And then I started making up scales. And I said, give it to me on a scale of presidents where it would land. And it goes, On a scale, I couldn't stop laughing. On a scale of Washington to Lincoln, I give it a Theodore Roosevelt. I go, can you give me the... But he's not in the order between George Washington and Lincoln. So I said, please list...
1 and 16.
Yeah, exactly. Is 30. So I was like, so list the presidents in order. And it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I go, where is Roosevelt? It's not on this list. I'm like, you are gaslighting me, ChatGPT.
It knew what it was doing.
It knew. It's like, ask stupid questions. You'll get stupid answers.
It was our 26th president, right?
Somewhere in there. It was after Lincoln, that's for sure.
Night at the museum.
No.
Plot twist, the koala is clockwork. Interesting.
Bentley was obsessed.
Well, we don't actually, I mean, he wasn't born the guru. Who's gonna be it? I love that Bentley needs to shave. Let's try to figure that out. I'm pretty sure that's just cinnamon.
That's his name. It's the guru.
Right.
Like how your mom said, oh, it's the Kevin Miller.
After weeks of searching in techie chat rooms, he finally found
.com.
a gearhead genius out of Holland named Penelope.
Earhart Babe and Specs Guy. That's pretty funny. Is it because it has pecs in it, or is it specs like he specs out what to do?
Saying she only works for
Oh, that's good. How come no one is ever Specs Guy on chat? That just seems obvious
The
to
Black
me.
Bears, a big-time dogfighting champ up there in Holland. He's so good that he's even set up an international competition.
I think,
called
Colin, you should be able to change your name to Earhart Guy.
I'll be anything.
Right.
I just don't want to be a
few days later.
Earhart Babe. You're the one that said it. You're the one that's like forever, and I'm like, who makes a bet forever?
So we got busy. With no time to lose, Bentley and Murray worked to put a plane together. While I got my pilot license the fastest way possible.
At least you dodged the panda train.
So I was thinking, what if Penelope was
We
hired by
proved
Carmelita
to this Penelope
Bentley on
that the
this?
Cooper gang was up for the challenge.
Huh.
Even if we were making it all
That
up
would
as
have
we
been
went along.
interesting. Just the test. What? Okay, fine.
It would have been interesting, but Sly 4 wouldn't make sense. Although Sly 4 doesn't really make sense now.
I don't know why you're asking me that. I don't think so, Kevin. Bentley.
Who is that girl that she...
Rolling over and
I assume it's a celebrity. It
Clearly
looks like a red.
Contessa.
It looks like Contessa, right?
They deserve better.
Right.
You cannot forget Contessa's spider dumpy. Like that person
Yeah.
does not have a spider dumpy.
That's true. I still maintain, I feel like what we came up with before, that Penelope should have been the mastermind behind it all, would have made a more satisfying story. Than, I think.
The paradox was no one.
Then we would have liked, we would have been okay with hating her. It'd have been like, yeah, she betrayed us. That make like Terra on Teen Titans.
Or like Terra in Kingdom Hearts.
Did you say spoiler? That show's like 20 years old.
Don't say that, Kevin. It makes me feel old.
Yeah, you're old. Speaking of 20-year-old programs, who saw Avatar on Netflix?
I have not. I've heard it's really bad.
It's bad. What? Wrong. We watched all 8 episodes in 4 nights, 2 a night. They're set up to be like movies. What in the world did someone not enjoy about these films?
Well, okay.
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
Kevin, I got a question to ask you. Have you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender before?
The the animated series, or the M. Night Shyamalan movie?
The animated series.
Of course, multiple times.
Okay, just double checking.
Yeah, no, that's why I like it.
Right.
So one of the complaints I heard is that like characters are never on screen together, and that a lot of it the way the shots are framed is that it's framed to be like in the center, like if you're watching it on TikTok. It's not framed like a TV show should be.
I don't think that's accurate. I don't think anything.
I don't know.
Neither of
I
those
haven't
things are
watched it
true.
yet.
Neither of those things are
I'm
true.
watching it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
That's some weird meta. There's neither of those things are accurate. All the characters do stuff together and don't do stuff together like every other show, and it's shot like anything else. Yeah, and it's shot just like anything else. That's silliness. I mean, that's like you can find something to find something.
No one knows who to mess
No,
with.
what is remarkable about it is that they bring to life all the things that you would expect to see in the show. The color of the costumes, the locations, the way Aang jumps on his glider. I'm like, yep, that's exactly what it looks like in the cartoon. The locations are live versions of Omashu and the North. I mean, it's like, yep, you took that drawing and made it real, and made it a real life thing.
They did their homework.
Yes, absolutely.
This might be better than the movie.
Oh yeah, I never saw the M. Night Shyamalan one, but I'm going to now. I know, but I feel like the fact that it was so bad, now I need to see it.
I'm gonna cycle
Some bad movies is fun.
Okay.
Alright. Last words.
Last words. Titania's trying to keep the ship afloat.
Yeah,
Go for it.
you may need a doctor after you see that movie.
Thank you for having us here, Kevin.
Absolutely,
We
anytime.
Love you, man.
We adore all of you.
Thanks for
Colin,
being here.
Jimmy, Fritzy, Titania, we love you all.
Oh, now that that flies wearing like fur pants. I think my mind for that is complete. I heard it from Kevin himself.
Dun dun dun.
Right. All right, y'all have a
Oh, oops. Hold on. Okay, I'm right back. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you weren't finished. You can finish now.
Get roster site from Dimitri.
By the way, the best horse game ever just dropped on Nintendo Switch.
Dimitri,
Which is?
Funny seeing you here. Never pegged you as a flyboy.
Right on.
Oh, you said horse game. All right, man.
Are you surprised by Floor mentioning a horse game at
No.
this point?
No, I'm to the point where I don't know if I'm supposed to laugh or not. I feel like it's therapy and he knows it. And
Name the Floor horse cream guy.
Alright, bye, Floor.
It's not just horse racing. It's horse
You
racing.
might want to think about talking, pal.
Solitaire.
I could always
Oh,
boy.
I'd have no job. I'd have no not
Bye,
fight.
Floor.
Go ahead, blow that whistle.
Okay, Carmen,
I'll be
I'm so
seeing
sorry
in
for
the
cutting
loser's
you
hot
off.
dog
Go ahead and
banquet.
finish what you were trying to say.
Wait, me?
Yeah, because I
both
pulled
know
you
you're gonna
as you
tell
were
me.
saying
You wouldn't have
goodbye.
bothered showing up
Oh,
if you didn't want
yeah.
to talk.
Down
So
to the other one.
spill it.
So long, very well. I'd like to say I do.
But to talk is like sitting on
this
an
is
electric
goodbye.
chair.
Bye.
The man has eyes and ears, ears and fists. Dimitri will be discovered, and the jig
I
is
will be
big.
right back.
I like these conversation missions.
I
They're
am a
so
thief
great.
after
And I also
all.
love the
Keeping things quiet
bassoon
is what I do
version of
best.
Yeah.
Dimitri's theme.
See, they have a model of Dimitri. Why can't I play as him? I don't get it. So much animation. I mean, he's out of frame, but that's okay.
I would play a whole
Utah, me and the
DLC
gang
to the
will
original
protect you.
game where you
We're
just
all in this
wander the
together.
maps
You
as
can
See-
Dimitri, just like in
You know our
walking
reputation.
space and just
Yeah.
occasionally stopping to smoke a cigarette.
I've seen the mods of games like Portal where you can pull stuff from other games, and when are we gonna mod this game? When do I get to walk around as the guru in Sly 2?
Not enough game mods
That
with
will be
sense of
fun.
influence.
I know.
We need to get these circles to overlap.
If I cannot dress him, I can certainly outsmart him. all is told through clothes.
Sitting this close to it in HD, you really respect that it's like kind of painted on those colors.
Which I'll collect in a few months of time.
It's an interesting texture.
Favor?
There's no small time favor like.
I would love to see the wireframe of these guys. Like how much.
No way.
Yes.
Old school mafia blood pack favor.
Has anyone ripped the models of these games? Oh.
No, there are no modders. We need more.
Oh, okay.
I think it's funny that I know a real life Dimitri. That's what I find.
Okay, Dimitri.
Like a talking salamander that smokes? Neat.
No.
Kevin.
Oh, he's an iguana? My bad. What a... I have no idea what species he is. And his suit sucks.
Prescription lock, huh? I know just the guy for the job.
How do they not reference that line in this game, Kevin? That was on you.
That's what I should have added to the table. Follow-up question. What is Penelope supposed to be when she's a baron?
I think so,
I guess there is a nose there. Yeah, that's true.
I always thought it was supposed to be a dog, like a dog fighter.
There was this, I don't know, it's like core memory unlocked. I was like 6 years old. And there was this animated movie that everybody was anthropomorphic creatures. And the bad guy was this like human dude with glasses like the Barons and thick gloves, and he was this very menacing human character that had these like crow on a stick. And you go through the whole thing and they're like try to get to this man, and when they finally meet him they like get him to take his glasses off and find out he's just a coat with glasses, and the crow was controlling him the whole time. And you realize, oh yeah, we're in an anthropomorphic world. Why would there be a person here? It would be an animal.
It's like Wind of the Willows. There's like one human in Wind of the Willows.
There is like one human in the Wind of the Willows. Yeah, this must have been it was like mid 70s, late 70s, early 80s animation was fever dreams. Just people could do whatever they wanted, including Disney. It all just ended terribly. I've got to figure out what that was.
That sounds interesting.
Terrifying. Now let's watch Wind in the Willows and the Great Mouse Detective, which I've still never seen.
Yes.
I watched The Cauldron, The Black Cauldron. That's another odd one. It's on Disney Plus.
King, yeah.
It's exactly where Andy Sudeikis got his Gollum character from. Like it's straight up Gollum.
I like that Dimitri's positioned right under the severed head of one of his old guards.
Is he really? I don't think I ever noticed that before. That's adorable.
That's his friend. He carries with him everywhere.
Adorable. Sorry, that might not be the best choice of words.
I think your heart medication is getting to you.
I'm not on heart medication yet.
Oh, even more
I'll find out if I am tomorrow.
Look at this detail. There's a lobby hotel room or checkout room over here.
I love the windmill.
What else? We got a fire pit.
Cute little lobby for something you don't spend a lot of time on.
Yeah. That's what like the detail. They're like, and make it a lobby. Like, okay. All these elks. When do I go to Canada? Oh, that's the wrong game.
Yeah,
You've already been.
We were in Canada for 2 whole levels last time.
It's too long.
I
to
like
spend
how you
in
can
Canada.
see through into the rooms, like up on that level, like the glass.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, I like that picture of himself. So it's funny, GDC's coming up next month, and if this was GDC, there'd be people here having a $65,000 negotiation. There'd be 2 people over here talking about $350,000. There'd be 2 people over here negotiate. It would just be like packed with people having very important conversations, and none of them in the actual convention. That's that's GDC. Are you sewing still, Britzy? Is that sound in the background?
I sure am. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Ooh.
I'm actually beating my graduation outfit.
Oh, congratulations. Do you all have to like one up each other? Is that part of the world?
Well, I'm representing the program at the ceremony, so I wanted to wear something really nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And my parents are coming from New Zealand, so.
Oh,
I want to
very
see
nice.
it.
That's so
Show me your progress picture.
Please do.
I will. It's still kind of in pieces, but I will.
Right now. I know how
Work in
to
progress photos, please.
No, I'm very excited.
Excited for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How did you land that gig?
I did really, really well and got good grades.
Well, oh, so you're like the valedictorian, is what you're saying.
Yeah, crazy to think I'm all finished with my masters. I remember I was on stream calling when I was flying to Japan 2
Yes,
years
that's
ago.
right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And now
That's
you're
crazy.
gone. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I remember you moving to
Wait, it only
Japan,
took you
like-
2 years to get your master's?
Well, she's not smart.
That's right. It should be an 8-year program. I mean, it's a master's program. She's not a doctor. She's not operating on anybody. It's okay.
I am not qualified for that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, unless you're a piece of fabric, I suppose.
Kevin, why did you pull that card? He had a thing in his pocket.
Oh, because he came up on me. He was rolling up on me hard.
He didn't. It was the one before that.
Oh, the one before. I pickpocketed somebody. I finally
Yeah,
had a
but not
paraglider.
in his pocket. Gosh.
Everybody's been pretty chintzy.
You only
with
have
it.
$181.
Because I spent a bunch. I got the paraglider and the attack dive. I've been upgrading this run, which no one does.
I mean, the paraglider is like the best item in the game.
It was available before the end of the Australia level. I kept checking, and it was available right at the end of the game of that map. What?
It's the best item in the game, and you didn't get it immediately?
I did get it immediately. I got it the moment it was available. Can you hear me? I don't understand.
It sounded like you were saying that it was available in Australia, and it was like,
It
that
was.
doesn't
I
make
bought it
sense.
in Australia. No, it wasn't there until Australia. That's what I'm saying. I kept looking
Oh
and looking.
man, you were playing this level
Yes.
when I first came onto the stream.
How long ago? Because
That would have been 2021.
oh man, the pandemic. I should play a different Sly game.
We've got a fun chat from Jehorse. Jehorse?
Please don't say that.
I'm trying to think about it for
Listen,
now, and I'm
I don't know what it is, but I know it isn't that.
sorry. Anyways, hello, Mr. Miller. Hope your game's been going well so far.
It's been going great. Thank you.
It is unfortunately that Jew horse.
You know, I see
That's
it.
right.
Tanya, you're it's unfortunately that. What the hell is happening right now? Yes. Yeah.
I think like juice.
Juice. I thought it was like, of course, like Jahorse. Like Jahorse. Don't you want it?
It's Jehorse.
Don't you want it?
It's
Hey,
Jehoy,
what's going
Jehoy.
on? It's Jahorse.
It's Jahorse, Bro Brombre.
Like the worst. Oh my god.
Oh gosh, come here, Porkington.
Kevin, will you kill me if I
No. No, I will not kill you. It'll never. Wait, what was the rest of that?
It's my least favorite.
If I
thing
make
to
you
do.
sign the Sly 4 poster on Saturday?
No, Sly Fort. That would. I feel like it's gotta happen because no one's ordered it.
Really?
Hang on, you called me out, man.
Yeah, do it.
Did you
Oh
have any
man.
Sly 4 prints at Y2K?
Yeah, I feel like I signed a couple there at Y2KCon, but that's why it's weird that no one. And that was the one that the agent said, yeah, you need one of the new guys. Get it from. You get a print from the new game because I think I had one of the other ones that you picked out, Jimmy, and he's like, yeah, you need to get this other one in the mix. And I'm like, okay, I'm not buying 40 of them.
It says signed on live stream for the Sly 4 one.
Yeah, no one's purchased it yet. No one's ordered that one.
Wait, which one is it? Can I find this?
It's available on Streamily.com/the Kevin Miller.
Thank you. That makes it easy to find.
I'll link it in voice chit chat.
you up.
Yeah, and I think we'll do those, and I think we'll have to do another stream after that. Maybe I'll throw in some Funkos and sign a few Funkos. And
Careful not to get funky now, Kevin.
don't get funky with the Funkos. Like when you get drunk with the Drunkos.
Don't get Funko.
Terrible.
And oh, can I go in this barrel? No.
They cut that mechanic.
How dare they?
That's a mistake.
That's what Cooper's is all about.
Probably because the guru does it. They needed to make it different.
they took like, well, what special abilities can we give the guru? Let him be the barrel guy.
But Sly already has a barrel move. That's okay. We'll bring it back for PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. The game everybody wanted. I should stream that game again. Was it a PS3 title? Yeah, I think I have it on the PS3.
I love that game. Just not enough people I know want to play it.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch you. Which game?
PlayStation All-Star.
Battle Royale!
Ha ha ha.
It's not available for online play, so you'd have to.
House of the Dead.
You'd have to buy it and then also fly to see him.
Yeah, I'd have to go to California. Is it worth it to just play a video game with them?
I would also let you play Ocarina of Time.
Oh, that's my favorite game.
Okay, now that
is my I have the remake for the 3DS, and I still have it for the Nintendo 64. I'm about to actually play it.
Which is your favorite? Between the two, which do you prefer?
Oh, between the two Zelda games?
Yeah, the 3DS or the N64 version.
It's just what I grew up with. I'm kind of stuck in my ways. Old millennial.
I grew up with the N64 version, but I prefer the 3DS.
I'm just wondering.
They go away? What just happened?
everyone vanished.
Oh no, Thanos snapped his fingers.
Oh.
Genuine question. Are you just like running around right now, or do you actually have like a plan and a goal in mind?
Oh, me?
He's level grinding.
Yeah, I'm level. I was just kind of hanging out, and I don't know if I think we're winding down the stream, and so I was just kind of grabbing some coins while we were chatting. I don't know. I feel like whenever I come to a new map too, I kind of do this, just sort of like, what's here? How can I? Yeah, kind of get a feel for it. Is it a boring stream? Should I not do this anymore? Sorry.
No, I think it's fun. I like watching you run around.
Am I not entertaining you? I feel like these are the moments. They don't give you enough reasons to do it, because like I enjoyed that moment ago when I wanted to pickpocket this guard and I had to jump blind off this thing, grab this rail, and then come back around. And then successfully pickpocket from him. Like that makes you feel like a thief. That makes you feel sneaky and cool. So
yeah.
I wish there were more. It's surprising that there isn't a mission that's like, go pickpocket and earn $400 and then come back and see me.
One of the things.
No, that was it. I'm curious that's why that's not a mission. But go ahead.
One of the things that I liked about Sly 3 better as a kid was that when you pickpocketed a treasure, it just told you how much it was worth and gave you the money.
Oh,
yes.
As an adult, I actually like the idea that you don't know what it's worth and you go to sell it on the field.
Yeah, agreed. I think that's more fun. A
little better.
And you get to like sell it, and I mean the only thing to like really extend that would be that item would be worth more or less at different points in the game, and so like the prices fluctuate on like a story grid, but still like hold on to that silver necklace because you're gonna have a really good buyer for it in the next world. That would have been fun, and I'm sure those are all things they thought of. Yeah, I think that's why it's not a thing. I did, but I was a grown-up playing the game, so.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh gosh.
Jewhorse, oh god, the wolf is chasing me. Jewhorse asked how many times have you played through all this stuff?
I mean, At this point, I've seriously lost count. Like, we've done it so much on the stream.
Played them 3 times on the stream alone.
Alone, yeah, and then I've played them on my own for years before. So, yeah, multiple times. So.
Oh, I had a question.
Yes, go.
You're playing it like when you were playing it back.
I don't.
You cut out for fun.
I feel like I'm being punked. What?
Sorry. We didn't hear the beginning of your question.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Now there I go. I was asking Kevin, when you played the slide game, I'm back to playing it, did it feel a little weird to hear yourself in the game? Like, was you dead at times?
Well, we were just talking about that, and what it wasn't weird. What was more interesting was to hear how things I recorded were in the actual context. So, like, you're given a line or given a level, and they're like, here, this is a mini game that you're doing, say this. And you're like, oh, okay. And then to see it actually fully realize like, oh, I'm like one of 20 other lines in this thing. I had no idea. That they were just trying to get me to get that one line and move on. So that's always fun. And so I used to think that I wanted other people to experience that joy. And I think there's an opportunity for like a voiceover video game where you have like a mic, because remember the Dreamcast used to have a microphone attachment. Now all controllers have mics in them.
I think so.
So wouldn't it be fun if you do a level, like before doing a level, it gives you prompts like Mad Libs, and you get to do your own jump sound and your own like, say this, give a reason why you're angry at someone and say that, and then you play the level and those lines that you delivered are part of the game and the cutscenes. I think that would be really fun.
That would be fun, especially for one of those games like GTA Online where you've got like the protagonist kind of thing. I think that would be really fun if you had like, you got to record your own voice for
and I think as long as it's not online, then you wouldn't be worried about saying something offensive and then it going out to the world. Although now they just put that like online games, online play is not rated by the SRB, and then you can write whatever you want. So, so that I guess that you could do it there too, because then it'd be fun to like, if you're playing with me, and it gives me a bunch of prompts and you a bunch of prompts, but we don't hear each other, and then we play and we see what each other said. I think that could be fun. There's a fun game mechanic there, for a game like you said, like Grand Theft Auto or something where. Yeah. There's like a story or something, so.
I didn't even ask the same question. I probably didn't hear y'all talk.
You know what though? It's the same thing with like radio. People aren't here for the 2 hours. They're here for like 20-30 minutes. So it's not uncommon to get the same questions. Oh gosh, I'm just getting spammed.
Oh.
I do have one behind the scenes type question. I don't know if you've been asked this before.
Let's see.
Alright, so I understand that I'm making you think back a few years ago, about 20 years ago, but my behind the scenes question I'm curious about is wondering when you had auditioned for Sly, did you know he was a raccoon, or did you think he was a human before you were
Oh no, yeah, we knew he was an anthropomorphic.
They told you immediately?
Yeah. No, that was part of the gig, like that, they make that clear. In the case of Sly, and this is common for a lot of the main character or a lot of video games where there's a lot of animation to that, meaning like character personality. The script comes with what's called a side, so you get a side of the script and you also get a character description, like a bio, and then often they also include what the contract is, so you can see that it's non-union or union. But then there's also the picture of the character, and that's common information when you're reading the side.
Since you said photo, sorry.
No, go ahead. What's that?
Since you said photo, did you also see concept art or the final piece?
It'd probably be a color, like just static Sly standing there kind of picture. The classic Sly standing still image. There was that for him, for Bentley, for Murray, and then for all the bad guys, and then a couple characters that didn't make it into the game, Zig and Zag. I'd seen the mock-ups of those guys, and
they were the save
points, which in hindsight don't make sense within the world. that there would be paparazzi taking. I remember when they told me, I was like, how are there paparazzi taking picture of criminals? Wouldn't the police want that information? Like, so I'm glad that didn't make it into the game. It seemed a little strange. And they told us at the time that there just wasn't enough bandwidth, but maybe they just changed their mind and went, no, we don't like those characters.
It is a weird concept.
Yeah, it's strange, but I think I think it was born out of a desire to make the game have a lot of character to it. Like, just fill it up with characters. Well, okay, instead of a save beacon, let's have a character be the save beacon. Deal. You know, that kind of thing. So, zig and zag.
They still made an appearance in the Sly anniversary poster, so kind of regret not buying that.
Are they in it? Are they really in that poster? Yeah, I should have bought that. I agree. I was
bought it, but I haven't unpacked it yet because I'm waiting to like move out.
What about Vu and Do?
Nice.
What are the other two? Is it Vip and Vap?
No, it was originally up. I think it was just up, down, left, right, and then they changed it at the last minute. Those are the last lines we recorded for Sly 1.
Is that Voodoo?
No, it's Zigzag Voodoo. So, much to Colin's dismay. And yeah, it was because it was originally up, down, left, right, and then they called us and were like, any chance you can change it to these 4 words? I'm like, yeah. I'll go in there and record. It'll take 30 seconds.
I think what the final product is definitely better than up, down, left, right. I feel like that would have been a little
Yeah, you know, I always thought it was because it was too similar to Dance Dance Revolution at the time. But I think you're right. I think there was a little bit of like, it's a little on the nose. Like, I get up, down, left, right. Like, why not make it something else? So.
Yeah.
All right, Space Channel 5. Yeah, that was another good game.
Oh, I love that game.
Really? Oh, that's funny. Same studio did Sly, did Space Channel 5. So
it's good.
I have a question.
Yes, go.
Do y'all like the blue smoke effect when you do silent obliteration in this game, or do you like it better in Sly 2?
I cannot recall the difference off the top of my head.
I think Sly 2's fine.
I think Sly 2.
I didn't like the Sly 3 one.
Which I'm about to continue playing more of this evening. I played in like
200 years. Alright, well, the good news is I don't feel worse than when I started. But the bad news is I think I should stop before I start to feel bad, so... plus Brittany and I have to go play Guild Wars, so, you know, there's that.
Very important business.
Very important, very important. Alright, who shall we raid? Jimmy, you're suffering.
I am suffering,
Yeah.
so I'm going to take the rest.
What, you're surfing?
But, yeah, I'm surfing. Mutual surfing.
Oh, bunga.
Okay, so there's a new button that I can see people who have rated me if they're streaming, and Forgotten General Blue has rated me. They're playing, I think, Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. So, any interested in that? No? Okay. Yes. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All right. Done. Well, Jimmy, feel better?
I will absolutely try.
Everyone feel better.
Everyone feel better.
Everyone's getting sick.
Titania, feel better?
In General Blue says my stream finished, but thank you.
Oh,
Gaius
they're
is
here.
Streaming, yeah, Gaius is streaming Thievius Raccoonus right now.
Oh, so I wonder if I had clicked that. It says that you're live right now, but maybe you're viewing me. I don't know. That's weird. All right. Maybe I don't know how this button works. Buttons are weird, man. All right.
New settings. Who knows?
Oh yeah, someone's GDQ is rerunning Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but yeah. Oh man, every time I think of GDQ, I think of when I joked at the end of Zen's run. It was like, and that's the world record, and because it was clearly not. He kept blowing it and kept beating himself up over it, and people I guess don't really listen. They just kind of have it on the background, and people are like, "Oh, congrats, world record, congrats!" They blew up the chat, and they're like, "Guys, he was kidding." I was like, "Oh, I'm an ass. Like I'm not really part of this culture, and I'm making jokes." It was like, and you know what's funny? They've never asked me back. Now we know. Well, Titania, feel better, and Colin, I hope you feel better after your stuff today. So
hopefully I can sleep too.
Unfortunately, I'm not sick, thankfully.
we'll get better. Britze, congratulations on winning at Fashion. So
Thank you.
when do you walk? When do you go?
Not the coming Monday, the Monday after.
Oh my gosh,
Is
super
the
soon.
ceremony.
And then do you stay there for a while?
I have to figure out what I'm doing with my life, so maybe.
Wow. All right.
Big decision.
Is the Los Angeles fashion scene anywhere in your future? Is that
I mean, I would be open to. I've actually been working with LACMA, the Los Angeles County Museum of Art.
Oh yeah,
There's some
I know
people-
LACMA. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some people coming over next month that I've been working with, so maybe I can negotiate.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Ooh, come
Your
to the US,
your
Britze.
your accent would be exotic. So
Yeah. The R sound is like a meme. Oh God, I cannot.
What?
It's
going
completely
on?
escaping me right now.
What
The way
sound?
you say certain words, like "hello."
oh,
is
I'm
Hello?
hurting
concerned.
right now. So
Oh
please
yeah,
be
yeah. How
very
you put the A and the R? Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
that.
The letter O is famously every vowel at the same time.
That's good.
So.
Oh, let's see. You said Gaius was, but I didn't see Gaius on here. I
saw
see.
him. I just looked up Sly Cooper.
All right, let's see. Gaius.
Yeah, it says Gaius
Oh, yeah.
514 live right now.
I don't understand this new raid system. I don't understand. All right, we're going to raid him. Here we go. I hope you all have a great time. Be sure to hang out with us on Saturday. And okay, bye. Raid. Raid now. Raid now. Did we do it? Did we raid?
I have a
Yeah.
I have one final question before.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So, Splice Splice apparently knows a couple of people at a Comic-Con in Virginia and was going to poke around and see if they would be interested in having